Good job.
Yes, Mr. Powell.
Sure that's how you say it, but I don't know how to say it either.
I think it's Tremarier.
Marion?
Tremarier.
Find out.
Good morning. Hello. So where are we on Discovery Council?
So Judge, there's 4 cases that have come out of this. One is a felony cases, they don't cover the document, which is the marijuana case, it's a DWI.
Mhm.
He was allegedly involved in an accident. And I think they took blood as a result of the accident, the hospital, was taken to the hospital, he has pretty significant injuries.
So is the DWI going to be upgraded to a felony or no?
I don't think it'd be upgraded, no, to not be.
All right,
That's
so-
in Judge Huff's court, but
Okay.
that is, we can still, that still is not the file as it. Well,
All right, who's the prosecutor you were conferring with?
speak of more.
All right. Hi, on this case, do you know if the DWI is going to be upgraded or no?
I don't know that, Judge. We are pending the lab right now, but I intended on inquiring with.
Should just be a misdemeanor, Judge. There's no interest in anybody else.
Okay. Oh, it's just injuries to him.
Correct.
Ah, okay.
There's no cause.
Unless they're going to change the law and say, if you're involved in an accident and it's an injury to yourself, we're going to upgrade it.
We'll find some of those actually in the car that maybe was driving the car. We don't. know.
Okay.
And right now, no, there's no.
All right. And all of this arises out of the same? Okay. All right. I need a 45-day reset for discovery. All right, we'll be back on September 28th.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, are you employed? All right, you can appear by Zoom for the discovery hearing. All right, thank you.
How do we get the Zoom link? Does Norma send that out?
Norma will give it to you. All right, are you already on Catchings?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're back on the record. In 2026 CR 008-663, State versus Hal Catchings. Could our parties re-announce?
Brandon Breda for the state.
Bravo for Catchings.
All right, and you're Mr. Catchings. All right, so it appears that someone has ruled on the previous violation report and they're asking that ignition interlock be on a different vehicle. So you all still want him to remain on full GPS?
Judge, we would like for him to remain on full GPS, but we would also like to ask for the PAM or SCRAM device in order to more continuously monitor his alcohol levels, if
Well,
that's possible.
well, either you all want the PAM or either y'all want ignition interlock, but I'm not going to do both. That's very expensive.
Yeah.
We'd ask for the PAM in lieu of the ignition interlock. That way we can constantly monitor his alcohol levels.
All right, so I understand what you're asking for. Here's my concern about doing that. Allegedly, he's on full GPS and he picks up another DWI in another vehicle. So obviously, allegedly, he is not following through with the full house arrest. So to remove ignition interlock on both vehicles and then ask that he be on PAM, that means that he will be able to start up a vehicle without, the ignition, if the ignition interlock is not there to detect alcohol and he's just on a portable device, he'll be able to drive if he's drinking.
I see the court's thinking. I agree with it.
All right, so, okay. Then Norma, on Mr. Catchings, recall this for 45 days for discovery and state at that time you need to tender an offer.
We will, Judge.
All right, we'll be back on September 28th. And as far as your conditions, which I don't see, they have not added any type of treatment or anything for him.
No, Judge, that was absent.
All right, so because you're on full house arrest, I'll order that you do sober support meetings if they can be done by Zoom. If they can't be done by Zoom, then you can't do them. All right, is there anything else?
Nothing else.
All right, thank you. We'll see you back then.
Oh, 45.
All right, who's here? And George Rodriguez? Thank you. Good morning. If you'll have Mr. Rodriguez come down. Court is calling 2025 CR 003-996 State versus George Brandon Rodriguez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Jay Marichiana from Mr. Hernandez. Mr. Rodriguez, sorry.
That's okay. Are you George Rodriguez? Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney, and did you understand it?
Yes.
Are you the same George Brandon Rodriguez who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2025 CR 003-996 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, less than 1 gram on May 27, 2025 for a period of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, George Brandon Rodriguez, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the month of February 2026 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, George Brandon Rodriguez, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of August, September, and December 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
State will waive the remainder.
Any objections?
No objection.
Did you understand by pleading true to violations 4 and 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 4 and 4? Court will find 4 and 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge, the proposed agreement is to deny the motion, continue, alter, and amend for status, followed by aftercare.
Yes, Judge. He wants the treatment. He wants the help. Second roll, please.
Where has he been? Because it appears that he was placed on deferred adjudication, and based upon the pleas of true, he was released and nobody saw him again.
The drugs came back into the picture, Judge.
All right. And what's your drug of choice?
It's a methadone.
All right, here's the thing. You know yourself better than I do, better than your attorney does, better than the prosecutor, or better than probation does. So if you want, I will alternate amend conditions. I will do a referral to felony drug court in custody, if not accepted. Probation, are you recommending SATA?
That's a recommendation, Your Honor.
Oh, thank you.
SATA followed by aftercare.
All right. Or I can revoke you and I'll sentence you to 12 months in the state jail facility. Which do you prefer?
I prefer the treatment. I think it's gonna work out for myself and for my future as well. So I will definitely take your treatment. That way it's nothing out of pocket for my family as well. And that's what the state's offering. Thank you very much, guys, for that.
All right, this is what the court will do. Court will deny the motion, alternate amend conditions to include the following in custody. A referral to felony drug court. If not accepted in felony drug court, then you're going to SATF and you'll remain in custody till transfer. Here's the thing.
Yes.
If something happens and the jail accidentally releases you, you need to come to court on the next business day and say, Judge, I don't know why they released me. Do you understand?
I will honor that. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
God bless you.
Oh, thank you. God bless you too.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Albert Morris. You know, I always ask this question. Were the piercings painful?
Not compared to other ones.
Right. And how do they do that?
They just make a hole. It's like the back side of the nail. Yes, okay.
A hole under?
Yes, ma'am.
So it's not connected to the bone or anything, it's just the skin?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you able to take that out or you have to have it professionally taken out?
I have to have it.
Okay, real diamonds?
Not that I have now. I got them from the piercer.
Now, when did you get the piercings done?
Uh,
How old were you?
21.
That's a big commitment. Okay. Any regrets?
I still like them to this day.
Okay. I'm always interested in the pain level because I did the ear piercings and I did 2 in both ears. And I said, you know what? I'm going for a third. And the reason why I have 3 in one ear and 2 in the other, because I was like, yeah, I'm tapping out. And that's where they would just take the gun and.
Yeah, if you ever had your nose done before, that hurts a lot more than these ones.
Oh, wow. No, I've never done the nose thing. So. All right. So on this case, Where are we on discovery?
We are missing some discovery, Judge. There's several stores involved in this case, so I made a request with SAPD, but we also have Bernie PD that we've requested evidence from. So for us to go retrieve that, upload it, and then disclose and make sure everything's indexed, I'd ask for a 45-day reset.
All right, discovery and an offer will be due at that time.
Judge.
45 days.
I can do that one on September 29th.
All right, September 29th. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. And thank you for educating me on that. All right. Thank you for addressing appropriate for court. Just have a seat. Your attorney will bring the reset form to you. Once that's signed, you will be excused. Thank you. Ashley Crocker. All right, so thanks for being on time. Where are we on discovery?
I'm trying to collect discovery from the state judge. The case is populating in Veripic, but as of right now, from what I saw, there were no items. The state said that there is discoverable items on there. I'm gonna try again this afternoon. If not, I will provide a flash drive.
All right,
In the
no,
meantime,
yes,
the state is extending PTV from Ms. Crocker,
okay.
so we'll be getting that application submitted today.
All right, Norma,
Yes, ma'am.
I need a PTD date.
September 10th.
All right, September 10th. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused. Thank you. Cynthia Almeida. All right, where are we on discovery?
Judge, I have reviewed most of it. There is a lot of discovery in this case that we're setting. The state has made us an offer. I'm still going through it. Additionally, there was also a related CPS investigation, so I would also support that.
Those records are in. I guess I just need you to sign the protective order, Judge. I'll
Okay.
print one out back.
All right, Norma, I need a 45-day reset for plea deadline date.
September 29th.
All right, September 29th, you'll need to let the court know whether or not you have reached an agreement. If not, your next court date will be a jury trial date. All right, just have a seat and your attorney will bring the reset form to you. Jamison Pace, probate, is there an application? All right, probation, there's no application. Court is calling 2026 CR 005509 State versus Jamison Pace. Can I have parties announced?
Ready for the state?
Danielle Cranbrook for the defense.
And are you Mr. Pace?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
We have your.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Pace, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
I do, Your Honor.
State proceeding as presented?
We are, Judge.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yeah.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yeah.
Mr. Pace, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, you will be deported, denied re-entry and naturalization. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I did.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 27 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Did you understand that to be your plea? State defense, is that the plea?
It is, Judge.
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, any such motions? Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
Judge, you have to say exhibit number 1, including all attachments.
right, state you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
I did.
Again, did you understand you have a right for a jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Please,
Anything you would say on behalf of your client?
we ask the court to call me.
All right. Who is Jessica Guzman to you?
My fiance.
Are you all still together? Do you all have children?
Actually, we just had a son the day before the rest.
All right. So why are you driving around in a vehicle with drugs?
Honestly, I bought the vehicle 2 days before that and.
All right, please don't tell me that you bought a vehicle and somebody left their drugs behind. Usually people who use drugs don't leave drugs behind. Usually people who sell drugs don't leave their drugs behind. So let's not do that, okay? So what are you doing driving around with drugs in a vehicle and you all have a child or a child on the way? Because according to the stipulations, there was a car seat in the vehicle and there is a bunch of litter in the vehicle. So yes, speak, please.
Sorry, I don't really have a good explanation for it, ma'am, but once we found out that she was pregnant, I stopped using, so that's all I can do is that,
But was she using?
yes, she was.
All right, so that's a problem. So what is his criminal history?
I can go see. I believe it's mostly misdemeanor, Judge.
All right, so what I can tell state, what I can tell parties, this, I'm assuming is the intent is for it to be a judgment satisfied?
Yes, Your Honor.
It is, Judge.
This is my concern. Number one, is Child Protective Services involved in your life?
Yes, ma'am.
They are?
Yes, ma'am.
Believe so.
They actually came and saw me last Tuesday at the gym.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Well, if Child Protective Services is in their life, I still have concerns, but maybe Protective Services will take care of things.
They already are. They've got her in a home and there was no, she can't be without supervised
Visits?
person. Yes, ma'am.
Right, so was the baby born positive?
I have had police since, like I said, he was born and we whisked him away because he was premature and
Oh, yeah, they do testing when babies are born, so your child was probably born positive for meth. So here's my question. Should he be really getting a judgment satisfied or should he be on probation to be addressing his drug issues?
I believe there's a safety plan through CPS, but he had been booked for his warrant the day after his child.
So what is the safety plan?
I'm not sure about it.
Do we know the safety plan?
The state does not have knowledge of that, Judge.
Does everybody feel comfortable for him to get a judgment satisfied? For a child to be born positive with meth, that appears that there's using close towards the birth. So if y'all still want me to do the judgment satisfied, I'll do it. But I'm asking these questions because CPS or somebody will come to me because I'm going to order no contact with Jessica Guzman and no unsupervised contact with minors. And so they have to come to me and say, Judge, will you please lift this? If somebody reads the order, which I don't know if they will.
Judge, the offer was made by the state and it was accepted, so I feel bound to it.
All right. So legally, what I can tell you, because I had to do research on this previously, an offer is not valid from the state until it's accepted by the court. That's what the law says. So but I'm gonna find you guilty. I sentence you to 27 days in the Bear County Jail under 1244, give you credit for any time served. There's to be no contact with Jessica Guzman. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. And I'll put in CPS compliance, but we'll see what happens. Give you credit for any time served, and the court will show that the judgment is satisfied. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You understand? This is what I'm telling you about Child Protective Services. If you have no plans to be in your child's life and do right by your child, don't breeze in and out. Just let your attorney know. I have no plans to do right by my child. Drugs mean more to me than my child, and I'm just going to keep moving. You understand? All right, thank you. All right, Joe Romero. All right, you were late for court. Do you want to, I can have you taken into custody, and guess what?
I was in pre-indictment court, I was in the wrong court.
You were late for court. Don't be late again, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So where are we on discovery? It should be very simple, this discovery. Has an offer been tendered?
If we can really quick approach, maybe the defendant can step back if that's okay.
Sure. All right, Norma, I need a plea deadline date on this case for 30 days.
Yes, ma'am. It'll be September 10th.
September when?
The 10th.
All right, we'll be back on September 10th. At that time, if you have not reached an agreement, your next court date will be a jury trial date. All right, thank you. Once you sign the reset form, you excuse.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good night, yeah.
Cristobal Cuellar? All right, yes.
All right, Judge, Mr. Cuellar is here on a compliance hearing. There was a supplemental report submitted to the court indicating that Mr. Cuellar, he's been on probation since 2023. He was placed on 10 years deferred
Mhm.
for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. A supplemental report was forwarded because he was to complete an outpatient treatment with a private provider, instead of what's held in abeyance. He did complete a outpatient treatment. He was with Death Days Recovery Sober Living Home. He had to leave there because of some circumstances with some other residents, and he just didn't feel comfortable there anymore. And he left there and went and got his own living. He is living alone, supporting himself. He has a job. He has not done any other drug other than marijuana over the last 5 years. And the supplemental report indicates that he was on 8 different occasions, failed to submit, and then he had 13 positives just for marijuana. Mr. Cuellar indicates that he does have Asperger's, and the marijuana assists with that. He has not done any other drugs over the last 5 years. And he is asking for a little time to obtain his medical marijuana card.
All right, why haven't you done that before?
Ma'am, first of all, it's rather challenging right now economically. I pay $325 every week where I'm renting, right, at a motel, which leaves me with roughly $200 to feed myself and hold myself. So with that being said, that $38 for a plus card, and probation wants at least, $20 to $100 or whatever I can afford to give them. I was giving them $100.
So how does that fit in with your prescription for marijuana?
So that's what I'm getting at, is I'm having to put the money together, and then anytime there's a crisis, it's helps. So like, it's like having money just falling through your hand, it's like water. So, like I said, $325 a week is my rent. Every week I have to at least come up with that, or I'm back out on the streets again. So it's one of the main, how do you say, objectives, other than probation being the primary objective to successfully complete. Now, because of my Asperger's syndrome, I've gone to a few outside patients, doctors. There's a lady over on Hector Street and off of Steve's, I believe. And I went and paid $150 and tried to get this lady to get notice to stop doing the intake. I was like, maybe this will help. Here's about for that it helps. You can go to hypnosis. They can stop you from doing all kinds of stuff. So unsuccessfully, I went twice, and after several hours of trying to be hypnotized and talking with the doctor, she sat down and she said, you know what? Do you have, are you autistic? I said, I don't know. Why? Because people normally that are autistic cannot be hypnotized. So she did a little test. She said, you need to go and get further studies, but I'm telling you that you have not. So if there's any other study that needs to be done, court could order that.
No, the only thing that needs to be done is if you're going to continue to use marijuana in the state of Texas, you need a prescription. That's the testing that needs to be done.
Yes.
If you don't get a prescription, what's going to end up happening is they're going to file a motion to revoke.
I understand.
I mean, this is a case where you will be off, but you won't stop using marijuana. So here we are.
I understand. Now I'm doing everything I can to gather the funding for this, right? And that's just been my challenge.
Well, I mean, you gathered funding for hypnosis,
Right, I understand.
$50, but you can't gather the funding for the medical marijuana prescription.
Well, the economy has changed also. I'm now working only 3 days to 4 days a week instead of the original 5, so 3 days a week, sometimes that's tough, you come up with the 325 and then whatever's left over, you go on for the rest of the week, laundry and the bus, like I said, I have a phone, I have to pay them $70 a month. So I mean, I'm not gonna make any excuses, I don't have any excuses. What I am doing is trying to do the best that I can with the economic situation that I have right now. But hopefully by the end of this 2 weeks, can I give me 2 weeks and I can come up with a card card. I'll do everything that I can.
Ms. Abrams,
Whatever I have to.
sell stocks.
I have 2 stocks. This is from 10 years ago, so I've not done anything to pull them out. I've been trying to add to that and just trying to help myself financially, and it's been a challenge.
All right, well, that's why they won't probably provide a bus pass, because you have stocks. You're just choosing to do.
No, I buy my own bus pass. I'm
No.
paying my way.
No, but here's the thing, you're not paying your way to get a medical marijuana prescription card. So let me just tell you. What you're on probation for, you're looking at potentially 20 years in the prison.
That's a life sentence for.
Yeah.
That's almost 60 years old, it's a life sentence.
Yeah, it is. So what I'm telling you is you need to obtain that. And when are you going to obtain that?
Within 3 weeks.
Judge, can we bring him back in 3 weeks?
Yes. All right, Norma, recall this in 3 weeks. You need to have that.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, when? September 1st. All right, September 1st.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. How many grants? All right, what's happening on this case?
We need a contested hearing, Your Honor.
Okay,
That's perfect.
let me see.
I was gonna ask if the court's available on the 26th. That's about 2 weeks from now.
All right, let me see.
That works for me if that works for the court.
Doesn't work for the court, the 26th.
Does the 24th work for the court?
Mm-hmm.
The 24th.
That's fine.
All right. Norma? Are we available to do a contested hearing on August 24th for Mr. Grant?
If it's okay, Your Honor, Can we do this if it's good defense in the afternoon? Because doing it with morning docket is a little hectic.
We'll see if,
Okay.
I'll prefer in the morning and if we resolve them, but if not, we can have the hearing in the afternoon.
oh, y'all, if there's something to be resolved, y'all need to resolve it before the 24th, unless there's gonna be agreement that probation witnesses can appear by Zoom. So you're in agreement to that?
I'm sure we can probably work something out way before this.
Okay, probation, can you come forward?
I have one here.
Okay.
1:30?
Norma, I'm sorry, not Norma, Miss Abrams. So defense, are you all in agreement with, on Grant case that probation witnesses can appear by Zoom?
I would want them.
All right, so let me tell everybody, if you all don't let probation know before August 24th that this is not going to be contested, it's going to be a contested.
Got it.
So, all right.
And you want in the afternoon, right, Your Honor?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be here. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Have a good one. John Kelly. All right, so yesterday was the plea deadline date. So today is the plea deadline date.
Correct, Judge.
Yes.
And I wasn't able to be here yesterday, but I am here today. I did receive some additional items that I had requested, and I just need a trial study.
All right.
Please.
Need a jury trial date. Norma, how long is this? 3 days?
I would think a little longer than that, Judge, but
How long are you thinking?
maybe,
4 days.
you know me,
Yeah.
I'm tedious.
All
I
right, Norma, 3
apologize.
days.
September 28th.
Can you do something earlier than that?
Judge, I'm actually, I am out all of September.
All right, so let's do this. Norma,
Yes, ma'am.
recall this for August 17th. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Eurestus Sandoval. All right, you all are set for jury trial.
Court, Your Honor?
Yes.
What's Your Honor?
All right, court is calling 2026 CR 0000112 State versus Eurestus Sandoval. Can I have parties announced?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Here, Corby Juris, Sandoval, Your Honor.
Are you Mr. Sandoval?
Yes, sir.
All right, the state has filed a motion for continuance. This case has been pending since March. Motion for continuance is denied. All right, thank you. All right, who's next?
Page 4, fourth one down, Fermino Khan.
Ferman Klein? Who's the attorney? Oh, that's Karen Corby. Good morning. It's like I just saw you a few seconds ago.
Groundhog Day.
All right, where are we on discovery?
Judge, I believe all discovery has been given over to the defense.
Has an offer been tendered?
It has, Judge.
How old are you? All right, Norma, set this for a plea deadline date in 2 weeks, please.
Yes, ma'am. August 25th.
All right, August 25th, we'll bring you back. If you don't reach an agreement by that time, your next court date will be a jury trial date. All right, do you have any questions, sir? Do you have any questions? All right, thank you. And I need an acknowledgement of discovery on that case.
Question.
All right, Troy Moore. Hello, how are you doing? Oh, I cannot complain. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 00998 and 2025 CR 009982 State versus Troy Moore. Can I have parties announced?
Yes, Judge. Brandon Prater for the state.
All right, to the people in the box, please don't talk behind the court reporter. We're on the record. Are you Mr. Moore?
Yes, ma'am.
Each of the cause numbers, did you review the motion to revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Troy Moore who was placed on community supervision in 2025 CR 009908 and 2025 009982. Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, State, are you proceeding on the same violations in each motion?
Yes, Judge, same violations in both motions.
All right, State, you may proceed.
Judge, we'll be proceeding on a violation of condition number one, specifically that on or about the 6th day of July, 2026, in Berry County, Texas, the defendant, Troy James Moore, committed the offense of criminal trespass in violation of condition number one.
And to each of those cause numbers, how do you plead? Guilty? I'm sorry, true or not true?
True.
State,
And we'll waive the remaining allegation, Judge.
any objection?
No, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation in condition number one in 2025 CR 009982, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you to 10 years in prison and up to $2,000 fine? And in the cause number 2025 CR 009908, by pleading true to violation of condition number one, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you to 10 years in prison and a $2,000 fine. Did you understand? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number one in each motion? In each motion, the court will find violation of condition number one true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Judge. The agreement was for the defendant to plead true to the new number one. We'll be asking for a judgment satisfied on that case. We would also ask that the court amend the conditions for the cognitive behavior program, as well as IOP and regular UAs.
All right. Are you all asking me to follow this agreement?
We are, Judge.
Are you waiving your right to appeal? All right, Ms. Abrams, what is the recommendation from probation?
Judge, that is the recommendation. Cognitive behavior was initially on the recommendation. And then I believe through additional talks, the APA and defense came up with intensive outpatient treatment and regular day.
All right, so I saw that previously he was ordered for a referral to Veterans Treatment Court.
Yes, Judge, Mr. Moore was accepted to felony Veterans Treatment Court. However, he did not attend orientation. We exhausted all possibilities to get them compliant going to Veterans Treatment Court, to include health visits and so forth. And at the time, Veterans Treatment Court is not willing to do that.
Do you want to go to prison?
No, I don't, ma'am. I went to the wrong courtroom that day for orientation.
No, because I know Veterans Treatment Court would have been looking for you.
Yeah, I reached out to my PO and she showed me the email of certain people, and I get a response back from them. I didn't reach out to them.
That's not the report I'm receiving back. So either you sent it to the wrong email or either you're being dishonest with me. What I can tell you is I know that they've tried to reach out to you several times because I would have been trying to get him in compliance with Veterans Treatment Court. So obviously there's a drug issue with you. You're going to remain in custody. These are your choices. You remain in custody. I will do a referral to felony drug court. I will alternate amend to do cognitive behavior. Do we need an updated TAP or no?
3 months ago.
Okay.
Not even, so, we do not have a power current file.
You don't have one on file? All right. And there'll be a TAP evaluation in custody. Here's the thing, you know yourself better than I do, better than probation does, better than your attorney does. One, you'll remain in custody. I'll continue you. You're going to remain in custody for a referral to felony drug court and for an updated TAP evaluation. If you're not accepted into felony drug court, you're going to follow the recommendations of TAP evaluation, and I'll add the cognitive behavioral course, or if you would like, I will revoke you and I will sentence you to 5 years in each case. Which do you prefer? All right. Then in cause number 2025 CR 009908, 08. As previously stated, the court is finding violation of condition number 1 true. What was the case that was, you say they're going to be the criminal trespass, that will be a judgment satisfied in misdemeanor court?
Correct, Judge.
Yes, Judge, that's correct.
What is that cause number?
That cause number is 2026 CC 012044.
All right, a judgment satisfied in 2026 CC 012044 in custody. There is to be a referral to felony drug court, a TAP evaluation, and there's to be cognitive behavior. If not accepted in felony drug court, follow recommendations of TAP. Thank you, State.
Of course.
If
Judge.
you end up being released by mistake from the jail, you had better get yourself back to this court by the next business day. Otherwise, a warrant is going to be issued for your arrest. Do you understand? All right. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
How long be incarcerated for?
I have no idea. Because the TAP evaluation takes as long as the TAP evaluation takes. But I'll tell you this, if you're honest with felony drug court, they'll probably see you this week and probably accept you this week. If you're not going to be honest with felony drug court, then you'll sit in custody and wait for your TAP evaluation. All right, good luck to you. Thank you, counsel.
Thanks, Judge.
Jeremy Garza.
Judge.
Good morning. How's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
Oh, I cannot complain. It's a beautiful day. Of course, there's always frustration because they have no staff for the mental health initiative. So,
Yeah. Disappointing.
oh, it is. But you know what? I always say people can find money for things they care about.
I care about it.
Yes. So it's sad. But we can only do what we can do. So hopefully the commissioners will fund that.
You think they'd be able to?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get off my soapbox about that. All right, you were late for court. Why?
I was actually in the front. I thought everybody out there was waiting for you, so I was out there waiting the whole time, and that's when I had.
Yeah, you need to be in court, but thank you for dressing appropriately. All right, so on this case today is plea deadline date.
Yes, Judge. So we have come to an agreement for pretrial diversion.
Okay,
So I'm gonna be submitting the application with Mr. Garza today. We should be waiting the contract from that.
make sure you follow through on all of that, because if you do the PTD, what can end up happening is your case is dismissed and then you don't follow through. And then guess what? They end up refiling it.
Okay.
Things have changed. When I was in the office, you know what I would do? If I wanted someone to have pretrial diversion, I would do it on my own. I'm like, go forth, complete this, this, and this. And this is how many negative UAs I have. And then I would just dismiss it. All right, Norma, PTD date.
You can do September 10th.
All right, September 10th. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Who's next?
Yeah.
It is Christopher Johnson, page 311.
Christopher Johnson. Hello. All right, why were you late for court?
I was sitting in area.
Court starts at 9 and it's in the courtroom, not outside, okay? Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right, today is plea deadline date.
Your Honor, I was recently retained on this case. I wouldn't say recently, it was July the 14th, I believe. We are still trying to get the blood discovery. We put in the standing order on that on leaving that same week, waiting for that blood discovery to come in. It's
Who was the previous attorney on this case?
Michael.
Who?
Michael. All right.
Does anybody know?
Believe it's for.
I don't remember his last name. I can describe him.
Mhm.
No, I just go with the judge.
The reason why I asked is because you all filed an acknowledgement of discovery.
but he did,
Yes.
his previous counsel.
No, who is the previous attorney?
Oh, Michael, Bellevue.
Bellevue?
All right, Michael Bellevue.
That's correct.
So do y'all have the blood discovery?
No, Judge, and I forwarded it as soon as defense tendered it last time. It's been 30 days. I followed up with Terry at DPS Crime Lab and she said they're at a 60 to 90-day lag. So we're at 30 of that.
All right, Norma, recall this in 60 days and that will be your plea deadline date. What date, Ms. Ferguson?
Okay, 1 second. October 12th.
All right, see you back on October 12th. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
That's for discovery, Judge?
No, that's a plea deadline date. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Why were you late for court?
It was very well.
I'm sorry, what?
I was ill prepared. I was just sitting on the line to be that one. I didn't leave on time.
All right, so here's the thing, you can't be late for court. Guess what? The jail may not get you here in time, but we'll know where you are and they will bring you over. You understand? Where are we on discovery?
Your Honor, we still need the,
Is there any outstanding discovery? It's a drug case.
video, but I
My
would-
my apologies, Judge. Which case is this?
This is critical.
Oh, okay.
Jill Ochoa.
Judge, I believe that all discovery has been tendered to the defense.
All right, was an offer tender?
I believe so. Oh, not yet. I apologize.
All right, you all need to get an offer before you leave today. And Norma, recall this in 30 days for a plea deadline date.
Yep. September 10th.
All right, September 10th, you need to let the court know whether or not you reach an agreement on that date. If you have not reached an agreement, your next date will be a jury trial. All right, thank you. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 009933 and 2025 CR 014618-02 State versus Joseph Dominguez. Can I have parties announced?
Charles Blunt for Joseph Dominguez.
And are you Joseph Dominguez? For the state? And I'm sorry, you're Mr. Dominguez? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, we did.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Dominguez, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
We do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented in each cause number?
In cause ending in 18-02, state is proceeding on count 2, waiving count 1.
Any objection?
None.
All right, off the record for a moment. Mr. Attorney Cabanas, your motion has been signed. All right, thank you. We're back on the record. Mr. Dominguez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
And the cause number ending in 02, your charge of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. And the cause number ending in 33, you're charged with evading arrest, detention with a vehicle. That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, I do not have to follow your plea. If I don't follow your plea and give you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent. By entering these pleas, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in each of these cause numbers? You need to speak up.
Yes, sir.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide any defenses?
Absolutely.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Mr. Dominguez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the pleas?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering these pleas, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Court is finding that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, the cases are to run concurrently. punishment is to be assessed at 8 years in prison. The state is recommending deferred adjudication.
No.
I'm sorry, regular probation. Thank you.
Yes.
And in cause number ending in 02, the state is proceeding on count 2. There's to be restitution of $120 to the Bear County Crime Lab. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State defense?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand
Yes, Your Honor.
any such motions?
No, Judge.
Outside the agreement on each cause number, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 8 years. 120 hours of community service restitution, TAP evaluation, MRT, DOEP, random UAs, and no possession of firearms or ammunition. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then in each cause, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Yes.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State offers State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments under both causes.
We have reviewed the same and have no objections.
All right, state, anything you wish to put on the record before you're excused?
No, Judge.
All right, thank you, state your excuse. All right, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same.
Judge, they're the same in both cases, just for judicial efficiency.
All right, thank you so much. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and each cause number, the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We believe he's worthy of the plea bargain. We ask you to follow it.
All right. So do you have any children?
Yes, Your Honor.
What are their ages?
I have a plan now.
Okay.
Little boy.
Well, hopefully you have changed your ways.
Going through a lot of that right now. So,
But he's in
I'm
a court battle, if you will, with his mother's child. He's been actively pursuing custody. He has absolutely changed his ways. I've met many times with himself and his parents and his brother. And he understands that this was a bad way to try to make some easy money. He has a new job. He's turned it around, and the baby's healthy.
All right. Is there any restitution owed to the tree that he crashed into?
No,
All right. Hopefully the tree survived.
it is.
You know, you could have been killed that night.
I regret it.
So are you employed?
Yes,
What do you do?
I do detailing and actually sound support from my like a family friend. Not family friends, actually my brother-in-law's people.
So when you say detailing, you're talking about detailing cars?
Yes.
People don't know how to do that anymore. All right. Because, you know, you take yourself, you pay $300 or $400 for detailing, and you're like, this is not the detailing I paid for.
That's too. Some people charge about it.
Oh, wow. You know, but I will tell you this, if you take your car to the car dealership and you want to sell it, they will sure detail it then.
Right.
All right. So in cause number ending in 3, the court will find you guilty. Is there going to be any problem with drug issues with you? If you're tested today, are you going to be clean?
We've discussed that, and he has stopped, but the levels will be decreasing.
I would rather just be honest.
No, I appreciate the honesty. I will tell you in this court, honesty is always the best policy. All right, the court will sentence you to 8 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 5 years. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs. Ms. Abrams, make sure they test for levels. Proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider with minors. Field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. TAP evaluation out of custody, follow recommendations. If TAP is recommending inpatient treatment, start with outpatient treatment. 120 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once you complete parenting classes, 60 of the hours will be deemed satisfied. The remaining 60 hours will be deemed satisfied upon completion. Ms. Abrams, do you think MRT? Upon completion of the MRT course, this is run concurrent with 2025 CR 014618-02. Is there going to be an objection that instead of probating the fine, if I just waive the fine since he has a 5-year-old?
No.
State, is that going to, all right, thank you. So there'll be a $0 fine. I normally don't do that. I'm doing that because I know you're paying money for perhaps custody issues and child support. So $0 fine. Is there anything else, probation for that cause number? Is there anything else that you need from the court under that cause number?
Oh, yeah.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, sir.
Because this is a plea, because I followed your plea, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right. Next, we're proceeding in 2025 CR 014618-02. Under that cause number, the court will find you guilty, sentence you to 8 years in the prison, and that's guilty under count 2. And so sentence you in eight years in prison, suspended and probated for 5 years, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, tests for levels, proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider with minors, field visits 1 time per month for 3 months, TAP evaluation out of custody. If they recommend inpatient treatment, start with outpatient treatment. 120 hours community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes in MRT. Once parenting and MRT are completed, community service hours will deem satisfied. This is the run concurrent with 2025 CR 009933, and there's a $0 fine. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful in that cost number? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, sir.
All right, because it's plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So I've explained to you why I gave you the $0 fine. The reason why I gave you less time on probation, because I know that on the family law side, they're going to ask that you do certain things over there as well. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. If you have any issues, let probation know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right. You're welcome. All right. You too. And thank you for dressing appropriately for court. You should show the attorneys, some of the attorneys, what's appropriate dress. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Deshaun Lewis. Hello. Hi. So where's Mr. Hilly? Are you retained?
No, I'm not retained. Mr. Healy did have a conflict today out of town, and so he asked me to step in for him. And I conferred a little bit with the state, but frankly, there's a lot of discovery on there that wasn't on Axon before. We just now.
What happened, Judge, there's a co-defendant and it was tagged with the call for service on co-defendant's case, but it wasn't indexed with this individual, so I had IT do what we need to do and it should feed over overnight.
All right, so tell Mr. Hilly next time he needs to be here, because this case was reset from August 3rd to today at his request.
Okay, I will do that.
All right, how much time do you think it will take, State?
If we could have a 30-day reset, Judge, I can review evidence and tender an offer via email.
All right, Norma, if you can recall this for 30 days for discovery.
September 10th.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, probation. This is an application. Juan Mejia. Oh, they have it listed as, is he applying for probation or no?
No.
All right, there's no application. Court is calling 2026 CR 010012 State versus Juan Mejia. Can I have parties announced?
Brian Prater for the state.
Christopher Simmons for the defense.
And are you Mr. Mejia? Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
I have it.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Mejia, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Yeah.
State proceeding as presented?
We are, Judge.
All right, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with theft, $2,500 to $30,000 as a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If I do not and give you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? State defense, this is run concurrent with 2026 CR.
Yes, Judge, this is running concurrent with a few other cases that the defendant's already pled to do one.
Okay,
And so this is just the last case.
all right, thank you. Counsel, has your client been able to provide any defenses?
Yeah, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe he does, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense? Sir, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 55 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, concurrent with 2026 CR 000081, 2025 CR 006987, and 2025 PF 41243. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes.
State defense?
It has a plea, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, any such motion?
There have been none, Judge.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
Judge, we offer state exhibit number 1, including all attachments.
No objection, Judge.
All right. You may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, in the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand? Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. Court will find that there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, we ask you both, Your Honor.
All right, the court will sentence you to 55 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Give you credit for any time served. This is run concurrent with 2026 CR 000081, 2025 CC 006987, 2025 PF 41243. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. 7. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing?
Nothing further. Judge.
Is this considered a judgment satisfied?
It is, Judge.
All right, the court will show that the judgment is satisfied. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yeah.
Because it's plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. Make better decisions. All right, thank you. All right, is that Lionel? Okay.
And Judge, Lionel Taylor.
All right, who's here on Hector Sierra?
Good.
Yes, is this an application?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, probation, this is an application. Is it agreed?
They're recommending it. We're along with it.
All right, there's a recommendation, probation. Court is calling 2026 CR 004334, State versus Hector Sierra. Can I have parties announced?
Brandon Prater for the state.
Nick Aguilar on behalf of the Honorable Hector Sierra.
And are you Mr. Sierra? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Sierra, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
State proceeding as presented.
We are, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Sierra, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. I'm assuming this is in a school zone or some type of zone where you're not allowed to have drugs as well. And because of that, this makes this a 3rd-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Sierra, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 3 years in prison, $600 fine. State recommends community supervision. They're taking in consideration 2026 CC 007772. There's to be $120 restitution to Bexar County Crime Lab for testing. Did you understand that to be your plea? State defense?
That is the plea, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours of community service restitution, the DOEP course, random UAs, and no driving without proof of valid license. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? To the offense, how do you plead? State, any evidence?
Judge, we have to say exhibit number 1, including all attachments.
Judge, for purpose of this plea, we've had the opportunity to review those exhibits and have no objection.
All right, state, you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, in the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find the evidence is sufficient and find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
If you would consider it, yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Mr. Sierra's in his middle thirties. He's been in jail just over 30 days. He is a employed ranch hand
Okay.
in South Texas.
All right. So South Texas, is he in Bear County or another county?
This road, supervision in Bear County is still in progress.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yes.
What are their ages?
1-year-old, 3-year-old.
All right. Do any of them live with you? Which two? I'm sorry, what?
The 1-year-old and 3-year-old.
All right. And who else in this household with you? It's just you and the children?
No. One of my brother.
Okay. Is Child Protection Services involved?
Yes, it is. No.
All right. So how often have you been using?
I stopped. I was
Well, I mean, not long enough
Oh, yeah.
that we're not here.
When I stopped, when I got, caught that, I started playing. Ever since then, I haven't touched it. And I really want to be there for my babies.
All right, Ms. Abrams. Gonna sentence him to 3 years in prison, suspended and probated for 3 years, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, proof of employment within 40 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. I may change that once I see what's going on. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Take in consideration 2026 CC 007772. $120 restitution to the Bear County Crime Lab for testing. $600 fine, that will be probated. State, any objections to the court just giving a $0 fine?
Now for say, Judge.
All right, so it'll be a $0 fine. Thank you. 120 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes in the MRT course. There'll be a $60 reduction for completion of the MRT and parenting classes. TAP evaluation, out of custody, follow recommendations. If TAP recommends inpatient treatment, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment. There's to be no driving without proof of liability and a valid license. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea, because I followed your plea and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? Here's the thing, when you get released, I know you're excited about being released. Remember everything you told me that you're going to change your life because you want to be a good father to your children. All right. All right. Good luck to you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, God bless you too. Thank you. Michael Timmons. All right. So what is happening with these other cases that are pending that are out in the universe?
Judge, I've notified intake about the aggravated robbery. I have yet to receive a response from them. So,
I mean, do y'all not have phone calls? Do people not talk to people on the phone anymore?
I can try and give the intake prosecutor a call. I'm not sure if she'll pick up, but
Do they block y'all?
I certainly hope not. Maybe
Put on
me,
it- put it-
maybe me, but not everyone else.
Do they have it on do not disturb? All right, so here's the problem. The problem is that this case has been pending since February. And the reason why it's pending is because there's some case in the universe, I mean, unless we're on a different time continuum, we need it.
We
And I
understand,
say we, I mean, they need it.
yeah, we understand that, Judge. There is an offer on this case that's
Well, I'm sure,
can do, but
here's the thing, I'm sure nobody wants to do an offer on a possession less than a gram case if you have first degree felonies pending.
absolutely, Judge.
So I don't know, maybe they want a jury trial. Maybe this is a case that somebody, and I know it's not you, maybe this is a case that somebody maybe shouldn't indict it while you have these other cases up there that are first degree felonies. Because I don't know anybody who's saying, oh, I'll go on the state jail felony. I know this murder is pending, but ooh, let's do this. I know it's, again, I know it's not you. But you know, my theory, you eat what you kill. In the words of the Chronicles of Riddick. All right. So how much time do you want to give them to figure out what's going on upstairs before they dismiss this case?
Tomorrow, Judge.
All right, so we'll come back tomorrow. And sir, you need to make sure you're on time. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, can I have the motion? All right, do y'all have an agreement on the bond amount or no?
We have.
You have?
Yes.
Okay. What is your agreement?
The agreement judges for 45,000.
That's correct.
All right, court is calling 2022 CR 8847C State versus Darius Torres. Can I have the parties announced for the record?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Cornelius Scott for the defendant.
All right, and are you Mr. Torres?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record. All right, in your past, and I'm not talking about this case, in your past, have you ever had any type of substance abuse issues?
Only in middle school was a marijuana case.
Middle school?
Yes,
What are people doing in middle school these days? Isn't that 7th and 9th grade or 6th to, what grade?
It was
Six to eight.
Oh,
Eighth grade. They've been fake marijuana.
okay.
But you don't know it. You don't know it's really not.
Okay, we'll go with that, Mr. Cox. Any prior mental health diagnosis?
No, ma'am.
Do you have employment?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And do you have a place to live?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any children?
No, ma'am.
Not until you're ready. All right. And you all have agreed to a $40,000 bond?
45, Judge.
45,000. Any other conditions that are being requested from the state?
No possession of firearms, ammunition, and no contact with Nathan Martinez.
All right, so the court will grant the bond reduction to $45,000. There's to be no contact with Nathan Martinez,
Yes, Judge.
and there's to be no possession or firearms or ammunitions. All right, Ms. Ferguson, they're already set in the system for October 27th. Could you make sure that he has a reset form, please? All right, is there anything else you all need from the court? All right, here's the thing, court here starts at 9 a.m. Make sure you're on time. All right, and don't pick up any new charges. You're welcome. I have to tell people.
Avoid it.
Oh, yeah, we're going to avoid it.
Walk down the street, they just give you a case.
I hear you. Oh, well, well, hey, sundown, we've learned about that.
Learn for this.
You're welcome.
Okay.
All right, who's next?
It is, Jacob Conrad.
One judge,
All right, where's he?
Judge, he is not here. I did not ask him to come here.
Well, he needs to be here because Veterans Treatment Court, he's supposed to do a plea because they will not accept him.
Okay, that's the thing. He is not gonna go to PTC because he doesn't want to take it. He can say off the PTD,
Ah,
so he's gonna go through PTD, Judge.
all right, so,
I apologize for that, but I did not know that he had to plea to go through PTC. He doesn't want to do that. PTD is better for him. I've talked to him. I said, we got to make.
well, state,
Yes, Judge.
Oh, I believe this is Lauren's case. I'm not sure. All right, so Veterans Treatment Court does not have a PTD.
They don't.
So are you all just offering him PTD because Veterans Treatment Court accepted him?
Jacob Conrad, he was offered PPD.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we did offer PTD. I did not know that Veterans Treatment Court was in the ballpark on this one.
Well, because here's the thing. Veterans Treatment Court have limited resources.
Yes, Judge.
They have limited time to see if somebody's going to be in their program. And this case kept being reset. Do you have the cause number, Herman?
I do, Your Honor. I can give it to you whenever you're ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
2026
Mhm.
CR 003421.
And I talked to Mr. Herman yesterday, he told me that, I believe it's Thursdays, he said lines.
Yeah.
Because they have an orientation Thursday.
Mhm.
So I called my client yesterday, I talked to him, I said, look, you gotta either accept, the PTD or we come over to the on board. He said he's rather do PTD.
Well-
But did let the BTC know that let the PTD, that there's a balance of these.
All right, so here's the problem though. The problem is
Much better than the PTC.
that his case was continually reset since April for him to go to VTC. VTC took time out and they interviewed them, did their staffing,
Yes, Judge.
and yeah.
And I apologize about that.
Oh, no, no,
I take full responsibility for that, but it was, I didn't know that we could apply, I didn't know we was covered by people. And so yesterday when I talked to the state, they offered PTD, and I know that put the wrench in everything because they'd taken their time. The court had been gracious enough to reset this several times to have him interviewed for VTC. So I apologize about that, but for his outcome, he wants to accept the PTD.
All right, so this is what I'm going to tell everybody. One, I can't force him into the program.
We're not going to, we wouldn't say that as well, Your Honor. I
Yes.
mean, the opportunity is there, but we're not going to force him.
Well, let me just tell you, the opportunity was there.
Was there? Yes, correct.
Because there will be no more consideration by this court for VTC because they interviewed him, they're willing to accept him, and he's saying no. So if he comes back later because something happens with PTD and he's like, yeah, I'll accept VTC now, not gonna happen. You all are either gonna be in jury trial or, whatever. Okay.
And again, I apologize if I take the court, so you were
No,
to reset this, and VTC was very generous with their time in interviewing him, and they accommodated him. And so for that, I thank them, but
No, I understand.
okay.
It's just like that ship has sailed, so let him know.
I have.
It won't come back around.
I have informed that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Susan.
Yes.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right.